So it is the unpleasant hour of 7 in the morning on Saturday. And I know there might be some people that watch this video that'll be like, that's terrible. But is it really like, is it really that bad? I mean, like, if you're watching this, you're probably like training pretty hard multiple days a week, have to go through a lot of soreness, discomfort. So getting up at a reasonable hour in the morning can't be the worst thing in the world. I mean, I get up at 4:30, 5 a.m. during the week. So this really isn't that bad. It's light out. Things are a little bit more active and warm looking. But the other thing is that we're going to train some arms today. It's arm day, so you should jump out of bed and be excited for the day. And it's not exactly arm day, but we're definitely going to do some arms included in this training session. Get a little pump in. I'm pretty excited. I think, it's nice to like get up on the weekend, get that hard training in and be done with it, be able to do what you want with the rest of the day, with the rest of your weekend, eat some food, have some fun, relax. So that's what we're going to do. And I think it's going to be a good time today. That's the thing. It's like, I don't always want to get up and train, but being in this lifestyle, you have to be consistent with it. And, there's those days where you're like, roar, like lifting the heavy weights and having a blast and you feel really good. And then there's these other days like today where it's just like you got to get the reps in and you got to make it happen. And we're going to make it happen for sure. And then we can move on with the rest of Saturday, which has got to include some food, chilling, getting the body ready for a hard training session next week, and just getting ready to get stronger and more powerful as the weeks go on. Because that's what the goal is, right? You don't want to sit around beat up to the point you can't perform. Like, oh, remember all those hard training sessions I did where I really pushed the limits? But it doesn't allow you to peak. It doesn't allow you to hit like a new max or put on a good performance at a competition. Even in bodybuilding, it's like if you're so beat up you can't pose, like that's pretty freaking crazy. So we're going hard. We're hitting the muscles the way we need to hit them, get the quality work in. But I think as you get 5, 10, 15 years in the training, you understand that you can't just blow yourself up and you are able to gauge where that limit is. And if you can't, that's something you need to learn. That's where you need a coach to manage that volume and intensity for you. Don't prescribe a crazy workload every week to the point you're just smashed and can't even get on to the next week. Be preemptive with those rest days, with the deloads. You may not feel like you need a deload, but hey, let's face it, like at some point you need something built in like that, whether it's a week that's pretty light or de-stress, or it's, you build in the rest days throughout the training to where like 12 weeks you don't take a deload, but you might have these like stretches where you're just kind of like chilling a little bit, doing some like speed deadlifts, high reps, like lightweight, and just, looking for the blood flow and not trying to push anything to failure, really push the intensity. But we are ready to get after it. And I actually just got in my car to drive around the neighborhood with my dog because that's content. Say hi, Dawkins. Hello. Let's get after it. All right, so we're going to get started. We're going to start off kind of like a wedding warm-up and do some sets of 25. I'm going to switch the exercises up because it's not really something I've done with this kind of warm-up before. And I'll lower the reps as I go through some of the different movements. Then we're going to do a tricep exercise, a rowing exercise or pull down, and then some type of shoulder movement and a pressing movement with dumbbells, or I've been doing some of the chains on the different pressing angles. But let's start off here with some push downs. Got the straight bar on here. So this is one that I've been feeling really good with and I'm really proud of, just because I've made a lot of progress with how my shoulder's been feeling. So up in the front, go out, down, lateral raise, come in, down. And I'll actually do 20 on these. And then I have another exercise I'm going to do 25 on. Go. And then a bottoms up kettlebell. I like this because of just how unstable it feels. Definitely like has some carryover to the implements that we do in Strongman. So next we got a rolling dumbbell extension from a little bit of an incline. So trying to roll those dumbbells back and get a stretch on the triceps. Oh, yeah. Oh. And then we'll switch attachments here, go with a rope, and hit some upright rows. I often see sometimes like people would put like an upright row in like an arm circuit. I mean, you are getting the shoulder flexion, so it makes sense. Woo! And if you're looking to have a bunch of attachments like this, most of these you can get at retfitness.com. Check the link in the description. Get set up with a power rack. Get the Aries cable system installed. You can get the Athena, the Adonis. They got a lot of different options if you're looking to set up a home gym or just something a little bit more cost effective in your gym. I'm definitely going to do some reviews on the Pro package of cable attachments since Power Build got the whole series, so that should be pretty cool. All right, let's move on to this next one. So I got the 10-pound plates here, bumper plates. This is the Dr. Mike Super ROM lateral raise. I've also seen Lu Xiaozhan do something similar, but just coming up, trying to bring the arms together all the way down. My range of motion isn't that great, so I just try to kind of touch the plates. But I feel like this has been helping shoulder range of motion and my positioning on the press. Oh, 5 more. Oh. I have a short upload on my upper body playlist doing a similar exercise to this with the band handle. But I just like this because it's really awkward and it's unstable. It may not look overly difficult. Alright, let's see if we can get this bar out because I set it up a little high. Trying to figure out where to go with the brim on my hat. So I got the angle 90 attachment set up here for lateral raises. I haven't actually used this in a while, but I love this attachment. Move the trolley down here, about shoulder height, a little bit lower. This is great thing though about this setup. It's like it's so easy to adjust. And we gotta grab the handle. And just really trying to get some thoracic mobility, open the upper back up a little bit with that rotation. Woo! So we're going to round out this portion of the session with some dumbbell pressing, with the new bells. And this is really just to not lose sight of the barbell movements. Just get a few light sets in, and then we'll be wrapping up here. It's so interesting because sometimes it doesn't ever get caught in the straps, and other times the straps kind of like are uneven and catch on the edge of the bar. It's weird, and I don't really know how to make it consistent besides like just being overly controlling with the bar path and making sure the straps are set up well. Whatever, it's feeling good. Here's a pumped up Saturday with a puppy. Say hi, Belle. Oh, we getting strong. I mean, Belle, like, what is your favorite tricep exercise with these guns? She just used her triceps and loosed her collar. Let's do another set. We know we got to pump them biceps up. So look at this pump at the end. I don't even know if this is right. Don't really do much besides like 2 or 3 poses, like once a year. But I mean, you don't have to tell me. I don't need anyone's feedback. I know that I'm pretty bulked up and thick, but also like fluffy. I'm not going to be blowing abs out of the water. Definitely not like approaching things from the aesthetic perspective, like getting the hair off, like letting the skin really pop. But I've been working on the grip, the forearms. Everything are looking more vascular. Feel thick in the arms. What do you think, Bell? Because your opinion is the only one that really matters here. It's funny, like Mitch Hooper does one of these videos and it's like chest, and then he's like flexing the legs at the end, because what else would you do as a strongman besides just show off your legs? Like probably what you're gonna see most definition and like muscle, like cross section. But I think that's pretty good. You know, can't complain. Oh, right. Yeah, this is an upper body video. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just, like getting up and down from the bench and everything. Whatever. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep lifting those heavy weights and hold strong.